Hi, I'm Dan Libenson. I've been thinking a lot about the 10 plagues this year. It feels like we're experiencing a plague right now. And I've been thinking a lot about how I never fully did the thing that you're supposed to do at the Seder, which is to imagine that I myself was someone who experienced the things that we're talking about. I'm not sure that I myself was ever able to fully imagine what it would be like to be one of the Israelites stuck at home alone, afraid of a plague that might be around us, and just hoping that the angel of death passes over our house. And you start to think about, well, what's it going to be like on the other end of it when I now can identify in the most powerful way with a person who really experienced that, who really experienced that level of fear. And it hopefully, I think what Judaism hopes is that on the other end of it, you'll be a person who cares about others who are going through that. And so I think that this year, maybe because of this experience, we might be able to relate better to the experiences of people that we might have found it hard to relate to in the past. Immigrants, people with disabilities, people who are poor, all kinds of people who maybe we struggled a little bit to fully identify with in the past. And I'm hoping that this year we can do a little better. I guess the question I'd close with is, how might we also identify and empathize with the everyday Egyptians that were living in Egypt at the time of the Passover story? I'm thinking about how they might have felt after maybe two or three or four plagues had passed, and they were just saying to Pharaoh, like, why don't you just let them go already? Why don't you help us get rid of these plagues? And I'm thinking about how we might call on our government officials to do a better job of trying to help us get free of the plagues that we're experiencing. And maybe this Passover, we should be discussing whether our political leaders are making the same mistakes that Pharaoh made.